1 year after Nigerian security forces violently suppressed protest against police brutality, survivors and families of victims of the Lekki Toll Gate shooting are still waiting for justice. The authorities had pledged that those involved will be held accountable, but the victims say they've lost hope. Editor of Pulse Nigeria, Steve Dede, tells us more about this.
It's just a story of sadness and of despair. People who have lost hope. Just the common man and woman, the common parents, the average Nigerian who does not even know what to do, where to even start from. Some people are still looking for the relatives who were there that day, who were there at the Lekki Toll Gate at that night, and still nothing have been done. There's not been any investigation. There's not been any findings. There's not been any conclusion at all, and that's left them frustrated and really tired of the whole process.
In October 2020, young people across Nigeria took to the streets. They demanded an end to police violence and the disbandment of a special anti-robbery police unit known as SARS. The movement End SARS, to which the security forces responded by firing live ammunition into the crowd on 20 October 2020, came to an abrupt end. At least 10 people died and many remain missing.
Justice is going to be hard because the government has not even acknowledged that the incident happened. So when there's no acknowledgement, there's no justice. Even the judicial panel that was set up to investigate the claims, it has not even concluded its findings a year after. The army, who were the main actors in of the alleged crime, they've stopped replying. They've not been cooperative. They've not cooperated very well with the judicial panel. So that's made really justice for anyone, the survivors, the victims, to even be difficult. It has not even gotten to that level.
Faced with popular pressure, authorities dismantled the unit and promised to reform the police, but the youth remained unconvinced by the government's promises.
SARS has been disbanded, but the general overview of that protest was just about all security agencies, overstepping their boundaries and their rights, and really using their power and their uniform to abuse Nigerians. That message has been passed across, although nothing has changed. There's still some reports of, EFCC officials, police officials doing the same thing. But the general overview, the general lessons that protest gives to everyone, including our leadership, is that young people are not scared to come out and express their frustration. I think that fear that Nigerians, we don't want to push these young people over the edge again to make them come out and protest again. I think that fear is already there, and I think that's one of the things that we benefited from that NSAS protest.